The Glorious Revolution was an event that fundamentally changed English history, resulting in the establishment of parliamentary power in the nation and the continued dominance of Protestantism over Catholicism within England. The story begins in 1660 when Charles II re-established the Stuart monarchy in England. During his reign, the place of Parliament in English society would come under further contention. In 1685, Charles converted to Catholicism on his deathbed and named his brother, James II, a Catholic, as his successor. James was considered a controversial figure due to his faith, with deep fears that he was part of a popish plot to suppress Protestantism and eliminate English liberties. Alongside this, he had close ties to France, England's natural rival, which further damaged his image. In 1687, James declared a Declaration of Indulgence, which in turn suspended penal law against Catholics. He later also dissolved Parliament in 1688 and tried to reform a new Parliament that would be completely loyal to him. He also began appointing Catholic ministers to high positions and excluded Protestants, appointing many Catholics as generals. In June of 1688, James had a son, James Francis Edward, who he declared would be raised Catholic. The new heir would bring a new lineage of Catholics to rule England. With the birth of a male successor, fears of a new Catholic Stuart dynasty arose, and would be the last straw in many difficulties that the nobles of England had with their monarch. A group called the Immortal Seven, the Earl of Danby, the Earl of Shrewsbury, the Earl of Devonshire, the Vincent Lumbury, the Bishop of London, Henry Copton, Edward Russell, Henry Sidney, who wrote the invitation, all signed an invitation to the stadtholder of the Netherlands, William III. Williams was technically the stepson of James II, being married to his Protestant daughter, Mary II. He decided to take the position as it would strengthen the Netherlands' defense against the expansionist aims of Louis XIV, the supposed Sun King, who had ambitions to conquer the Netherlands. He quickly amassed an armada, and on the 5th of November 1688 he landed in England at Brixham. His arrival was welcomed by the public, who saw him as a liberator against the Catholic tyranny. Crowds cheered at his arrival, and many soldiers from James' army defected to Williams. Eventually, James's daughter Anne, as well as his greatest general, John Churchill, were the two of the most prominent deserters to William's cause. James tried to defend his realm, but due to the countless defections of his men to the opposing forces and his deteriorating health, he was forced to abandon the struggle. Eventually, James II fled to London on the 23rd of November, agreeing to a free parliament. Meanwhile, he made plans to flee the country, as his safety was at stake. He tried to escape to France, but was caught in Kent. After 12 days, he was allowed to flee, where he went to France on the 23rd of December and would never return to England. James II fleeing from the country was viewed as an abdication of the throne, and thus Parliament decided to bestow the crown to the dual rulers of Mary II and William of Orange, as well as forcing them to accept the Declaration of Rights, which would be known as the Bill of Rights. It declared that Anne, Mary II's sister, the next in line, banned Catholics from assuming the throne, abolished the monarchy from suspending the laws, condemned the dispensing with laws. The Bill of Rights declared a standing army illegal during peacetime, curtailing the powers of the monarchy by preventing it from having a private army. The Bill of Rights fundamentally destroyed the concept of absolutism within England, as it put a number of restrictions on the faith, power, and conduct of the monarchy. This would firmly establish the Protestant religion as the main faith of England, as well as establishing the power of Parliament, which would lead to the parliamentary monarchy that Britain has today. Overall, the Glorious Revolution was instrumental in leading England down the path of parliamentary democracy, and is a turning point in English history and even world history. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to support this channel, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.